What's up, guys? It's your Supah Playaz back at it again. It's your host Tony G, bringing you another market watch. And if you're new to the channel and new to the market watches, definitely smash that like button, hit subscribe, and definitely leave a comment down below of what cards that you think I should mention for the next video, because some of these cards were mentioned in the last market watch, so I want to talk about them today. And if I missed some, definitely hit up in the comment section. And these are some of my recommendations as well of some cards I think you guys should pick up, and some of the ones that are being sold for an insane amount and that have been skyrocketing like crazy. So this one, I'm gonna start off with Distant Descendant Son Goku Jr. This secret rare is a Goku's lineage. If you guys haven't followed Dragon Ball Super Card Game, you should follow them on Facebook, because they revealed a bunch of new Goku's lineage support, and I think this card got a big buff. And not only that, it's another secret rare, and secret rares are exponentially expensive in this game right now. And so right now it was sitting this card was literally sitting at $40 or less a few weeks ago, and now it went to $72, and it doubled again at $140, and it's going for $249.99, and cheapest being $130. So this card might be another expensive card, and some of you guys recommended me to check on eBay and also hit the filter of how much they were sold for. And here we have offers of people selling the cards for $500, $350. These are all PSA graded, Beckett, and all that cool stuff. But here we have $139.99. This set the standard to why it was sold for the price it was. I honestly think it's going to be sold even more, guys. So if you guys have one, hold on to it. If you haven't sold it yet, or if you're not going to sell it, or if you want to buy one, this is what you're going to be paying. Roughly over $120 for this secret rare. This secret rare was not that expensive when it was like released. It didn't see a lot of play either, but again, another secret rare that skyrocketed, and it's probably going to be sold for a very, very expensive price. I kid you not. The last one sold, the last PSA graded one, which was a 10, sold for $500, guys. So if you have a PSA graded Goku Jr., this is how much you went for, guys. So lucky for you, you got some money in your hands. Another card I want to talk about is Son Goku and Oob Seeds of the Future. So these are the cards that I think I recommend picking up because they're so cheap right now. I highly recommend picking it up because they're not going to stay cheap for a very long time. And look at that. It's already seen the trend of going to $70. I give it another month, guys, or even 2 weeks. This is probably going to be at it's already at $100, $150. I recommend picking it up now at $38 a pop. And it's a secret rare. I mean, why? It's a cool looking secret rare. It's $38. It's $8 from what I bought it for, which was $30. And I highly recommend getting it because it is going to go up in price, guys. I'm telling you right now, it's $70. I see this being $150 in 2 weeks, 2-3 weeks. I'm telling you that right now. Pick it up if you can. I'm saying that I put money on it. It's gonna hit $150 within next month, if not probably April. And then we see it here. Like I said, it's being sold. See, the last one sold for $95. Pick it up now, guys. If you could pick it up now for $35, $38, because it's another secret rare. If you don't have it, it's going to be expensive. It's already at $100 being at that price. Pick it up. TCG player, if you have the money, buy it. It's a cool collection. It's a good item. Last PSA or 9 went for $55. It's offer your best offer, or it's bidding. And like I said, it's not going to stay cheap for very long. I'm calling it now. And so this is another secret rare I recommend picking up right now. If you don't have a collection of secret rares, this is a really good one to start with because it's not that expensive and it's kind of cheap. And then we move on to the next one is Sin Shenron Negative Energy Incarnate. Another card that's been showing a lot of showing, especially with Sin Shenron being a very strong leader. I think at the PBG Connecticut event, it was like 2nd or 3rd place or something like that. And so Sin Shenron is dominating the format again, and it was just sold out. It's probably going to be at $100. I called this. Everyone made fun of me when I said this card's going to be expensive, guys. They're like, it's so cheap. I bought one for $20, and they're like, why you spend so much money on this card? I'm like, it's $20, and I already made my money back. If I wanted to sell it, I would sell it. But it was only $20 when I bought it. So I mean, oh well. I mean, yeah, I might have paid 20, but look at that. If I sell it for $250, I just plus. And then we go on to eBay. Oh no, eBay didn't. I couldn't find it on eBay. Another secret rare that just skyrocketed. This was sitting at $189, I think, when I showed it to you. Arcane Majin Buu just skyrocketed to $1,400, and $3,000 being the most expensive. But lucky for you guys, I found it for how much is being sold right now. And if people are selling it for that expensive amount, don't buy it at that price. You could buy it at 300. Offer your best offer for people that are selling it just like right off the sleeve, because it's $310. So if you don't want to pay $1,200, tell them $310. That was the last one that was sold, and because your super player Tony G showed you the price, tell them that's where you find your sources. There you go. I saved you money, but this is how much it was sold for. And yeah, like I said, this is another card that I think is skyrocketing, but I don't think it should be worth more than $300-400 unless you buy a PSA graded one. PSA graded, I get it. That's like mint condition, $1,200, sure. But if you're selling it right out of the sleeve, I mean, come on. Come on. I respect the hustle, but come on, don't be doing that to people. And then a lot of people were mentioning Broly, Ultimate Agent of Destruction. Someone called me out that you didn't talk about this card. I'm talking about it now. Thank you to the Super Play that commented down below. Like I said, I read the comments, guys. So definitely for market watches, let me know in the comment section, because I definitely want to talk about them. Core TCG is the most expensive, $1,200, and Terra Goat Games $998. That's the cheapest. Another card I think was right off the bat sold out of the sleeve, like just plain, no PSA graded, was $800. A PSA 10 actually sold for $900. Wow, okay. But right out of the sleeve, both oh, this is two of them, $980. So you're looking at about $1,000 right out of the sleeve, guys. Right off the pack, mint condition, just like that, $1,000. I mean, that's the highest it was sold for. I mean, that's the standard, guys. I mean, if it's mint condition, that should be sold for that price. If it's been lightly played, I think you gotta drop it 100 or two, because you got your fingerprints on there, and sometimes there's some indents of those cards from the back, so be careful when you buy it. But like I said, another card sold for like 800 plus right out of the card pack sleeve or pack. And then we're going on to the next card. Like I said, these are cards that are either being bought out because it's collector's items, but also some of these cards got really good support with the new Battle Evolutions box. Like Goku's Lineage, I think might be meta again. I'm gonna make a Goku's Lineage deck. I think that's what I love, that deck, and I love that archetype, so I might be playing that for a cool minute. But there we go, SPR selling for 200. The highest and cheapest is 99, so there's not that many listings. I didn't find these on eBay, and I think people want to see the secret rares more, but I couldn't find this. I couldn't find it on eBay either. But the next few cards are some of my recommendations to pick up in the upcoming months before they get expensive. I recommend picking up Tien Shinhan because the new Tien leader from the Battle Evolutions is very strong, and it's very strong, and I highly recommend. I give a huge shout out to Super Player Brian Samuel, because he's coming up with some crazy deck with Tien Shinhan. I'm just saying, he made a really strong deck. And some of these cards are going to be kind of pricey, and if you don't have them, get them now, because they're 15 cents, guys, cents. And I highly recommend getting it. I mean, it's 8 cents, the cheapest. But then you go on to Desperate Warrior, Super Saiyan Bardock, another SR that might go up in price because we see Bardock's crew getting some really good support next set as well. So another card I recommend definitely checking out, that I recommend picking up, honestly. And then we have the Ultimate Evil Majin Buu, another card that got really good support. It's starting to go up in price. You see it right here. It goes from $1 to $9. And I mean, there you guys have it. I mean, what else can I tell you? It's going up in price. Pick them up now before you start paying an arm and a leg to play the deck you want. So you see, these are the Tony G recommendations. And then we go on to the next one, is Unending Destruction Android 13. This guy's pretty strong, guys. If you guys don't know what he does, the new support like lets you cheat out the 7-drop pretty easily. And it's another 7-drop target, which is really good in my opinion. And your opponent starts like discarding cards with the new leader effect, and this guy's effect is going to be pretty great, especially if they synergize very well. And it's a double striker. Who doesn't like a double strike? Another card that I think might go up in price, I recommend picking it up. It's at $389. I'm telling you, the new Android 13 leader is very strong, guys. Like the new leaders are very phenomenal. I can't say anything else. They're just so good. These are my recommendations because some of our top players are playing like these archetypes, and they're saying that it's going to be meta. And so I recommend getting these before they get bought out or they become super expensive. And another card, like I said, Goku's Lineage is making a comeback. I recommend picking up these. They're super cheap right now, $7.99. I'm just saying, give it a few weeks, even after the knock on wood, hopefully it doesn't get expensive. But even after the market watches, sometimes they go up in price, and because I'm showcasing this, I don't want to jinx it and say, oh, like I made the things get bought out. I hope I don't, but I recommend getting this if you don't have it, especially because it comes with like some really good Goku's lineage cards in there that are only exclusive to the deck and the archetype. So I recommend getting this. This one's cool. I just bought 2 myself just to have, because I saw them like it's a steal, $7.99. It's gonna go up. Anything with Goku on it goes up in price, guys. I'm just saying that. And then we go on to the next one. Another box I recommend picking up is the World Martial Arts booster box. Another set that I think is kind of undervalued right now. And a lot of these cards are great. If you don't have them, pick them up now, because like I said, World Martial Arts is getting really good support next set. And you'll be surprised how the synergy works with some of these cards. And I think it's worth the money, guys. I honestly recommend picking up a box or 2, because they will be expensive. I don't doubt it. It was sitting at $30, now it's at $60. It doubled in price, guys, within such a short amount of time. I'm saying if you could buy it now, because it's going to be one of those boxes that are kind of expensive. Like I said, some of these cards I bought myself. I bought myself a box already. And I'm just saying it because Tony G gets a stamp of approval on these boxes. So definitely get them before they get really expensive, guys. So there you guys have it. Definitely smash that like button. Comment down below if I'm missing any cards that you guys might want to see for the next video. Like I said, I read the comments. Sorry I haven't replied to the last video. I've been really sick because I got the COVID vaccine, and this is why it's late. I'm better now. I'm like immune to it, pretty much. Immune. Just kidding. But definitely smash that like button. Comment down below. And like always, y'all stay super.